next one then.
Guys in
All
a
right.
microphone. Two fat guys in a microphone. Two fat guys in a microphone. Big talk, no filter.
All right. I'm Tim. Big talk.
I'm Paulie, no filter.
Absolutely. We all know that, and we're here for week 2, NFL week. So
we're ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
How did we do last week, Tim?
Okay.
Stats?
So last week you did get me by 1.
Okay,
Okay,
we
on
were
our
competing,
picks.
but we
Yeah.
were trying to put that out there for the fans.
Yeah. So we had some that were hit, and then I would have probably we would have tied, or I would have taken you if there wasn't the miracle at the Bills. So I've never seen a team get so lucky, other than the Kansas City Chiefs. So now you're in that category.
Well, we didn't have the refs on our side. We you know what we had on our side? MVP, baby. We had the MVP of the league on our side, and you see why he's the MVP and why Lamar's second to him. There it is.
So the MVP threw that ricochet ball that bounced off of 3 people and hit the receiver's hands in the back of the end zone. That's the MVP. That play was drawn up.
No, but you never had luck in a game? Come on, come on.
Here we go.
Hey,
Typical
it's
New
okay.
Yorker.
You know what I like about it, though?
What?
That's okay, because next week we play each other.
Yeah.
And we'll have a lot to talk about that week. We're probably going to have an extra long show that week.
Yeah, but we're going to jump right into our picks. But before we do that, let's talk real quick about fantasy football. How'd you do?
Oh, and you got to bring it up, huh? Yeah. Well, thanks for bringing it up, Tim.
Yeah, for sure.
In our league,
Yeah.
I think I got beat by 72 points.
Yeah.
And then I'm in an Uber league with a bunch of Uber drivers.
Yeah.
I got beat by 7 points. So
Okay.
I'm 0 for 2 in fantasy football.
Oh, all right.
How'd you do?
All
Oh,
right.
let's guess. You must have won.
Well, I mean, it's a given. I did win. So yeah, I didn't have as many points though. It was just a grind. I didn't. There was one guy who had like 180 points or something.
Yeah,
It's like crazy.
a little out there.
Yeah, a little bit, but I will say, you were brave. You're the little engine that could, and you started Bo Nix, the sophomore, Denver Broncos quarterback, and you had Jordan Love on the bench with 22 points, maybe 23, 24, something like that.
I put him in this week.
Yeah.
I put him in this week. Don't
Oh,
worry.
I saw you put him in this week.
We'll see how he does tonight. But we're talking about football picks, not fantasy football.
Sorry.
We don't want to talk about
Sorry,
that.
we need to blow by that. All right. Let's get into this.
Mute,
week
mute his button there, Edison.
so we can get things going, and talk a little bit. But the game tonight, Washington Redskins, because here, folks, they are the Redskins.
Yes.
Versus Green Bay. Now, your starting quarterback in fantasy is Green Bay. So, what's your pick going to be like today?
I'm worried about the Commanders' defense a little bit. That I'm worried about. They got a pretty good defense. I think Green Bay at home. I think they're going to win the game.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to go with Green Bay tonight.
All right, and that's what I've got. So I've got 2 check marks there.
Okay.
All right. We go into next. We got the Browns plus 11.5 versus the Ravens.
Well, that's an easy one. The Ravens, after that, I want to say ass whipping, but it wasn't an ass whipping. It was an ass whipping to us. They were whipping our ass the whole game.
Sure.
But after that loss, the way they lost it, Baltimore's going to 11.5 though, and a division game. That I just had to stop and think for a second.
Right. That's rare for you.
Yeah, I know. No squirrel here. Let me see. God, 11.5 is a lot of points in a division game. I'm going to go Baltimore. I'll go Baltimore.
All right. I'm glad you did because I'm going the Browns, and I bet the Browns. I took the 11.5.
Oh, you've already laid money down, huh?
Oh yeah, money's down. This is my lock game.
Oh, the Browns?
Yeah, the Browns. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yep. That they're no slouch. They got beat, but they were playing Cincinnati, which is the great Joe Burrow. Yeah, right.
You know what? I almost wish we had more room in this room because we could bet push-ups or something.
But yeah, so we've got the Browns. You've got the Ravens. Let's go to the New York Giants plus 5 against the Cowboys.
I'm going Cowboys at home.
Yeah, me too. I'm taking the Cowboys.
That's a
as
pretty
well.
easy pick there.
Okay, Chicago plus 6 at Detroit.
I think Detroit bounces back at home. They have to win that game.
Yeah, I do too.
And that puts the Bears at 0-2 then. Ooh.
Yeah,
After
it does.
what a comeback win by Minnesota Monday night.
Yeah, that was. That was a great comeback. I think he got his legs, if you will. It's not football term legs, but he got his legs in the fourth quarter. Got to feeling better about his throws.
Well, like you said about your picks, that was my 2. I had Buffalo money line, Minnesota money line.
Yeah.
I did not go to bed towards the end of the Bills game because I couldn't do
course.
it. Because I was at the bar getting drunk.
Right.
Boy, did I
right.
get drunk. Didn't even work Monday.
Uh-huh.
But anyways, and then Monday night, I did go to bed when it was, I think, 20-6, when they did the pick 6 in the third quarter.
Yeah,
when he
yeah.
did the pick 6, I turned it off, went to sleep. And I text Mikey, because Mikey's a Minnesota fan.
Right.
I text him and said, yo, your team sucks. You need a quarterback. And then he texted me back, what, your team's the only one that can come back? That's what he texted me back. Good comeback, Mikey. And I wake up to, you're welcome. And I look at my phone. I go, what do you mean you're welcome? I look. Sure enough, I hit $509 on that 2-teamer.
Yeah, nice. I
So-
mean, that's the way to bet.
Way to wake up to money.
For sure, for sure. So, but we've both got Detroit now. Bills -6 at the Jets.
Easy pick. Bills -6,
All right.
even on the road.
All right. So,
Jets all day because you're a Bills hater. But how could you even think of that team beating them?
well, let me
Division game, though.
It's a division game, but let me tell you this, okay? And I'm just going by stats and what we saw.
Okay.
Okay. So the Bills have had several like blowout wins, and then the team that they're supposed to beat the following week, they can't even score, or they score, like one touchdown. And so I'm bringing you back to the Bills Charger game, where the final score was like 9-11. I don't know who won,
Yeah.
but it was right after they just rocked a previous team.
But they didn't rock a team last week. They played one of the best teams in the division. I mean, it's
Right. but
Baltimore's one of the best.
They laid it all out there. You think they're going to recover in 4 days? For this game? I mean, 5 days? No.
Let me tell you this.
That's why I'm picking the Jets.
I'm going to put Buffalo as my 3 5-star pick of the week. There is no way that they average here. The over and under is 46. We're averaging 30 points. So what's that leave them? A couple of touchdowns?
Okay. All
So
right.
we're gonna destroy them.
Okay. Well, we're glad that this is on video.
Yeah, it's hey, you heard it here, guys. You heard it here.
Right. Okay. Jacksonville plus 3.5 at Bengals.
A bounce back game. Bengals won the game barely against Cleveland last week.
Right.
I think Cincinnati destroys Jacksonville this week, and they're at home in the
Okay.
jungle. Welcome to the jungle.
Okay. And I agree. Okay. Now, Pats Dolphins.
Oh, that's a tough game. And I'm not saying it because I'm a Dolphin hater,
No, I get
but
you.
it's a tough game. You got Drake May. You got the Patriots coming off a loss to the Raiders, which I didn't understand why it was. I don't know. I thought Drake May would have put out a better game. I really did.
Right.
But Miami, after that ass whipping they took last week,
Yeah.
and they're coming home to them fans, and I think McDonald's job's on the line.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Miami minus the 1.5 at home.
Okay, and I am too. But let me just say this as a diehard fan, that this is actually where they decide who they are and what they are. Is it true that you read Mike McDaniel's lost the locker room, kumbaya, everybody be a friend, and now because who was it? No, not Bill Parcells, who used to coach the Jets. Why can't he think? He's on a talk show. Rex Ryan.
Oh, Rex
Yeah,
Ryan.
and I like Rex
Hey, he
Ryan,
coached us too.
Yeah.
Who didn't he coach? I think the only team he didn't coach is you guys.
Yeah, right. Rex Ryan, he's a big goofy guy, like us, but he lambasted him, the following morning. Just
They deserved it.
saying, yeah,
They didn't even show up,
and pointed out all their faults and this, that, and another.
but they were on the road.
And they were, but
Miami
still,
doesn't play that good on the road.
and you're right. I think the only team that they did well on the road was a couple of years ago when they beat Denver 70 to 20.
Yeah.
But anyways, my point to this is that, as a Miami fan, that here's their chance to say, okay, have a team meeting with or without the coach. Preferably without the coach, because then that shows that the locker room, is there, and it can bond them.
Yeah,
You
I
know.
mean, it's a do or die for you guys.
It certainly is.
Do or die.
It certainly is.
I see that as a do or die game for you guys.
And everybody is putting money on on the
Patriots?
On the Patriots.
I doubt it.
you know.
Anybody that has any kind of sense. I mean, Miami's not going to look. If they come back and lose, if they come back and lose next week to New England,
Yeah.
I'm worried about them next Thursday in Buffalo
Oh,
because
for
they're
sure.
going to have nothing to lose to
Nothing.
play us. I mean, it's going to
Well, yeah, but
be. I mean, the points say it all. But
well, and one stat that I heard, not that I like these stats because I don't think they mean everything. Just look at our fantasy football, and stuff like I've got Saquon Barkley, just a complete stud. First game, he got me some points,
Right.
decent points.
right,
But they've got Christian McCaffrey. The guy I'm playing has Christian McCaffrey, and it's like they got him at 22 points. So no Purdy, Kittle's gone. So they're going to
Again,
lean on
The
him.
poor Niners with injuries.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
They're going to lean on him. But here's my thing: is he healthy enough to carry that team 4 quarters? So that's what I have to say about that. But so we got Rams in Tennessee
Rams in Tennessee.
minus 5.5 on the Rams.
I like the Rams minus a 5.5 on the road against Tennessee.
Okay,
Matt Stafford obviously wasn't out for 5 or 6 games like everybody thought he was going to be.
Right. No, I agree. But I'm taking Tennessee.
Okay.
I think this is their game.
Hey, you're getting 5.5, and you're at home, so that's not a bad pick, I guess,
Right,
on your side.
right.
But I think you're going to lose.
49ers versus the Saints. We all know the Saints are horrible, but they put up a little bit of a scrap against the Cardinals. So what are you picking in that game?
I'm going to go Saints plus the 3. I'm going to go against my grain and because of injuries. I mean, injuries are hurting the Niners.
Right? Okay. I'm going to still stick with the Niners
Okay.
because I think they get it done, but I don't think I think it's one of those tough games.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to. I mean, normally I would pick the 49ers. I got them to win the division in that division. So
Seattle plus Pittsburgh.
Seattle plus 3 at Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
You know what? This is one of them games we're going to find out who they really are
Right.
come this week.
Right.
If Pittsburgh beats Seattle handily, we have to worry about them in the AFC.
For sure.
So
I agree.
But I think
100%.
Pittsburgh at home, it's going to be hard to beat Tomlinson at home, even the minus the 3. Seattle, they didn't really show me much last week.
No, not me neither.
I'll go
agree.
Steelers minus 3.
Okay, I'm going that way too.
Okay.
All right, then we've got Denver minus 1 against the Colts.
This game's interesting because hang on. I can't even do this. I don't think I can do it because I don't have a muscle shirt on. I watched your boy go nuts over this team Monday morning because I was hungover, didn't go to work Monday because the
Yeah.
Bills win. I
Right.
watched the Pat McAfee show, like your favorite guy. There.
Yeah, he is.
I
Yeah.
watched him and he stood up and he was going nuts and Indy's going to the Super Bowl and I'm going. Didn't he kick for Indy?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's a home. He's a homer.
Exactly.
He's a homer, but he went nuts like they're going to win it all. Denver, I got Denver in that division. If he's right, the Colts beat Denver's ass pretty bad this week.
Right.
If he's right,
Yeah.
and I don't think he is. I'm going to go with Denver minus 1.
Me too. So, and here's my thing about that is that everybody is saying, "Oh, Daniel Jones, he's
Danny
Danny
Dimes.
Dimes and all this kind of stuff." He did. He came out and had a great game against a team that was all screwed up.
Well, when Mackey, I always say his name wrong.
McAfee.
McAfee said is their defense is what's going to win them the games because they amped that defense up and they did play pretty good. I mean,
Yeah,
they
they
who'd
did.
they beat?
What? The Miami.
Oh yeah, I just want you to say it. That's all. I just want to hear it come out of your mouth.
No,
did they beat them or did they whip their ass?
Yeah, I know where we're at.
I think they got their
for
ass
sure.
whipped.
Oh, bad.
So, but we're going to see if the Colts. I think Denver come. If Denver beats them this week, then the Colts really aren't as good as McAfee says they are.
No, I think we get Giants, Danny Dimes. I think
You get the back to the.
back to the couple interceptions.
How's it go? Bring in Tony Cutlets, Tommy Cutlets. Bring Tommy Cutlets back in.
All right, okay. Carolina Panthers plus 6 against the Cardinals.
Easy one. Arizona at home minus 6.5.
Okay, I'm taking Carolina, and for this reason is that I don't think Kyler Murray can sustain, that all year long. And so he played well.
He's short. That's the only thing. I'm
Him
not.
and Tua are.
Hey, I'm fat. I'm not picking on short people. You know what I mean? But he's short. How does he even see over them linemen?
Right.
I mean, that's why he's got to run around them and take off. He's fast as the wind, but I still like him at home. I like him at home.
Okay. No, that's good.
Carolina's one of them shitty teams of the league. They're gonna win maybe 4 games, if that.
Okay. All right. I got you. So now this next one, I know what you're looking at and what you're going to like it, but it's Philly -1 against Kansas City, and you hate Kansas City.
Well, let's be honest here. I'm going to tell you this.
Yeah.
Do I hate Kansas City? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I hate the Dolphins more?
Yes,
I do. So, but I think that this game's got trap written all over it.
Yeah.
It really does. It's so obvious. The public is going to bet the shit out of Philly.
Yeah.
And I'm one of them guys who go against the public, so I'm going to take the Chiefs at home.
Okay. So you're taking the Chiefs. I'm taking Philly.
I mean, typical public better there.
I'm with the public. Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Someone's got to be right.
I mean, they are hurt. They lost Worthy
Yeah.
to their own player.
Right.
Good job there, Travis Swift.
Exactly. That's exactly who that is. Oh, look, I got the Grim Reaper over my shoulder. He's coming in.
You're so big you cast shadows even in a room here with no sun.
That's right. It's like a lunar eclipse.
There you go.
Okay, Atlanta at the Vikings, +3.5 for Atlanta. I don't know. I don't know much about Michael Penix Jr. I mean, I really don't. Just from college.
He looks good.
He does look good.
He looked good last week. Tampa Bay beat him.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Baker Mayfield. Whew, what a comeback.
Right.
I'm going to go with, like you said, you think he got feet underneath him in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with Minnesota. I don't like the hook on that game. I'm going to put that on record. I don't like the hook.
Okay.
I think it comes down to a field goal, and Minnesota wins by a field goal.
Okay. Well, I'm taking Atlanta.
Okay.
So yeah. And then we've got Tampa Bay versus the Texans.
This is a Monday night game. 2 Monday night games.
Two Monday night games. This is the 4:00 one, and Tampa Bay's getting 2.5 against the Texans.
Okay.
They're probably playing at the Texans for sure.
Yeah, they're playing in Houston.
Right.
And it's 2.5. Okay. You pick first this time.
All right.
Pick it first all game.
Well, I think this is where Tampa Bay gets their loss. I think it's close. I think it's a good game, but I think that Texans get their win here.
Okay.
That's my pick.
Okay. You think Tampa Bay wins?
No, I think
Houston.
Texans win. I think Houston wins. Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to be there in November.
I know.
Houston, so I want Houston to win this game. I'm going to take Houston.
Okay.
I want it to be close when we come in there to beat them. I want that game to really, really mean something.
Right. Okay. LA Chargers -3.5. The Raiders.
Division game. Normally, I would have just said, Chargers all day. Division game. Raiders coming off a win over New England. Chargers coming off a big win in Brazil.
Right.
Having to travel.
Going to be traveling.
I'm going to take the 3.5 with the Raiders. As much as it hurts me to say that, because I got so many Raiders fans out there that are going to go, "Oh, you're just a Raider hater," but I'm going to take the Raiders this time. I think I like the hook on that game.
Okay.
That's the one I like the hook on.
All right. Well, let me tell you this. I am concerned. I'm surprised you didn't mention Kansas City in your betting about traveling and stuff like that too. But,
they're used to it though.
I think the Chargers take it. I think they recover just fine.
Okay.
Okay.
And you're laying at 3.5, so
I'm laying the 3.5. All right. So that is the picks for us for this week. Now, go ahead. No,
go ahead. I didn't have nothing to say.
No.
For a change, I'm quiet.
Wait a minute. Did he just say on this podcast he's got nothing to say?
I did.
Okay.
I had nothing to say.
That's like saying, yeah, I don't eat candy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm not a fat guy.
Yeah. All right. Whatever. Anyways, so back to the league in general, and stuff. So again, saw who I can't stand is Colin Cowherd, and I think his last name is exactly who he is.
He's a coward.
Well, because these guys are sports analysts. They're not players. And, some of them are, but then they just get goofy too, So I think from a layman's terms, type of thing is that some of these sportscasters like him, and he's got his show, and obviously he's doing well. I mean, everybody loves to hate him, from what I understand. But yeah, he sits back, and then the thing he'll do is he'll pick something. Like, let's say he says something bad about Buffalo. Buffalo comes out and proves him wrong, and then he'll come in and say, "Well, I told you guys if Buffalo could do this, this, and this."
He's
they could win."
wishy-washy.
Exactly.
He's
He
wishy-washy.
doesn't know what he's doing.
He can't pick a side.
Yeah. Yeah.
He wants to. He's like a bandwagon fan. He just want to be on the side of the team that's winning, doing good.
Right.
He's a bandwagon announcer.
Yeah. And so the funny thing about that is that I came across on TikTok his picks for last week, and he missed like 5 of them. He had the top 10. He gave his top 10.
He did worse than us.
He did worse than us.
Wow, and he's
Yeah.
been in this business how long?
Well, yeah. Who knows?
I like that.
But,
I
yeah.
like that. How about
Yeah,
that? We're ahead of Colin Coward on our picks. Wow. I think this week we'll be ahead of him again too. I think because we're not picking with our hearts. We're not picking. I'm not even picking my wallet. I'm just picking who I know. The public usually is wrong. So
Right.
where the public's going to go, I like to stay away from the public.
Well, let me just say, I don't think the Browns are going to need the point. That's my prediction. Is I don't think the Browns are going to need the points. I bet them money line.
Wow.
Just to let you know,
wow.
So
That's ballsy.
I bet them money line.
That's ballsy.
So
Well, I mean, what else is this league this week? What else happened? Let's see.
yeah,
A lot of injuries.
a lot of injuries.
But that's expected week one, don't you think?
Yeah, it is. It is. But one thing I do want to talk to you about is the Buffalo Bill fan that was hitting the tops of the helmets and the guys in the side of the head, and then Lamar Jackson said, "Enough, you little panty waste," and threw him through the bleachers. What's your thought on that?
My thought on this is, look, he's got
I'm
a
like-
freaking helmet on. Did he hurt him? You pushed him in the head. You know what? You get that close. You're walking next to the fence. It's okay when they jump into the stands and people are hitting them. What's the difference? He patted him on the head.
No.
Or he pushed him on the head.
And he's banned from the stadium. I
Oh,
mean,
I know, he banned
the Bills did the right thing.
I seen a meme with him with a neck brace on. I
know,
laughed
right?
my ass off. I
Right,
thought it was
because all
hilarious.
these guys do this shit and then they want to sue.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
But no, I think you can, even in a helmet. I play football. You play football.
Yeah.
You
should still
could-
wear a helmet sometimes.
all right, Downsy. But we know slapping somebody in the helmet on the butt, whatever.
Yeah, no big deal.
But you could tell when somebody's just hitting you, like they're swinging.
I mean, he's wrong. He shouldn't have done it. But you're coming into you're getting next to a fan. They do it. They jump in the fans. They jump in the stands. They taunt the come on. They don't taunt the fans.
Well, this is the
players
guy who
sometimes?
supports snowballs being thrown on the field.
Yeah, we got to get rid of the snow somehow.
Okay.
I mean, throw it at the players. Why
Yeah.
not?
All right. See, that's
Hey, Cox knows, right? He knew when he gave us one of those salutes there. But no, I mean, here's the thing. All right. Speaking of that, my mother went to a game one time, Bills Dolphins game,
Oh, okay.
and a Dolphins fan spit at my mom.
Oh,
So come on.
yeah.
The fans. I mean, yes, the fans are out of control sometimes.
Yeah.
He pushed them. Should he be banned? A little excessive, I think. A little excessive. I mean, maybe. I guess you can't warn a fan. I mean, I guess you got to do it. You got to make a stand somewhere.
Right.
But if you're going to do it for one, they better watch the whole league all year and do it for everybody.
Well, sure. I think the only reason the spotlight was on Lamar is because he wasn't taking it. Kids hanging over, swinging at him, and he just picks him up and throws him.
Yeah, no, I seen him push him back pretty good.
Yeah,
he got
so-
him pretty good.
Okay, I just wanted to get your opinion on that. I really don't have anything else to say about the NFL. So,
No.
like, I'm good. I'm done. I'm excited for our picks.
I hopefully everybody watched our picks last week.
Yeah.
And subscribed and check out our shows. We got more coming out, and
Yeah.
we got sponsors still. And if you guys want to sponsor on this show, hit me up. My number is 775-351-6930. Call me. We will get you on here. We have one right now. We had another one that's wishy-washy a little bit. So we're working on our sponsors here, and we're gonna be, if you, like I said, you want to call us, let us know. We'll get you on here.
Right. And don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends if you like the show.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we're getting them in there. Speaking
good.
of our sponsors, here's one of our sponsors right here, Elite Garage Door. Johnny Lewis, personal friend of mine. Great job. He does a great job on garage doors.
Awesome.
Give him a call, 775-323-DOOR or 775-323 3667.
Yeah, and make sure you give him a call.
Yeah, make sure you give him a call, and I know he does great work. So
Yeah, absolutely.
on that note, we're gonna move on, and we'll see you guys next week for a big show.
Yes, yes. All right.
Two fat guys and a microphone. Big talk, no filter.